Mastering dopamine, strategies to boost motivation and drive introduction. Dopamine is a vital molecule that influences motivation, focus, and action. Elevated dopamine levels help us focus on goals and feel motivated to pursue them. In contrast, serotonin is more about contentment with what we have. This guide provides practical, scientifically backed strategies to manage dopamine levels for enhanced motivation. Part 1. Managing dopamine to sustain motivation. 1. Morning sunlight. Spend 10 to 30 minutes daily in early morning sunlight without sunglasses. This triggers dopamine release and increases dopamine receptor expression with consistent exposure. 2. Tyrosine-rich foods. Incorporate red meats, nuts, or hard fermented cheese into your diet. Tyrosine, an amino acid in these foods, supports natural dopamine production. Plant-based sources are also available. 3. Avoid melatonin supplements. Melatonin can decrease dopamine levels and disrupt sleep patterns. Use it only for jet lag, as there are better alternatives for regular sleep issues. 4. Avoid bright lights at night. Between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., avoid bright lights to prevent dopamine reduction. If light exposure is necessary, keep it very dim. 5. Caffeine intake. Consuming 100 to 400 milligrams of caffeine in forms like coffee or tea mildly increases dopamine. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. to ensure better sleep. Part 2. Managing dopamine peaks. 1. Intermittent reward timing, RIRT. Celebrate wins occasionally and randomly to maintain motivation. Associate winning with the effort process itself for ideal dopamine management. 2. Dopamine subjectivity. The brain responds to internal chemical releases. Cognitive control through the prefrontal cortex significantly influences motivation levels. 3. Spotlighting. Focus visual attention on a specific point during goal-oriented work. This enhances readiness and focus through neurochemical recruitment. 4. Avoid overloading dopamine sources. Alternate environments, sometimes without music, to prevent dependency on multiple dopamine triggers. 5. Wise supplementation. Use over-the-counter compounds like L-tyrosine and alpha-GPC to boost focus and motivation, but avoid daily usage to prevent dependency. For those with dopamine-sensitive conditions like bipolar depression or ADHD, be cautious with dopamine-enhancing compounds. Prescription medications may be necessary for ADHD, but should be avoided for non-prescribed use due to potential dependency.